What's good, guy? Been out here in the hood, baby. You know how it go.
First carry for Nick Chubb.
Oh, God, I fucked up, bro. I just let this bitch, nigga. Damn, bro. I just let this bitch, nigga, get a touchdown, run off one play. Shit.
In for the touchdown. Nick Chubb, 79 yards.
Damn.
As his guys are able to strike first.
Let's let Ricky get a touchdown, run off. First play.
Well, they said they wanted to have some explosive runs. How about that one to start the game?
And I would say on the defensive sideline, there's
a lot
to answer for. Because you spend all week saying, stop the run. I don't care who you're playing. You don't want to get run over. You don't want to get run past. And they got both overcommitting in the secondary.
I'm not in Philly, bro. I'm right up in Philly, bro. I'm not in Philly, though.
One play, and he hits pay dirt.
Yeah. Not like an hour. Yeah, it's right there, though.
They start on the ground here at Sanders. 2 yards on the carry there.
You said they more strict in Jersey?
They tried a quick hitter inside, but they were swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen
honestly.
On that play.
Here's 2nd and 8.
Honestly, that shit depends sometimes, bro. Depends on where you at in Jersey.
A lot of force bearing down on him there.
Philly,
he could not hang on.
Yeah, I remember, like, Philly's a,
Charles already trailing by a touchdown early. This offense, how
Philly's a diverse area.
Get points out of this drive.
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense.
You know what I'm saying? Like, Philly's a diverse area.
You just want to avoid 3 and outs.
And, like, from a poverty standpoint, like, Philly's like a poor neighborhood,
even if you don't score any points.
Like, they're a poor neighborhood, but they're not a poor neighborhood. You feel what I'm saying?
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now back to throw.
Damn, bro.
Intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And they finally put it into this return. Before he's all the way down to the 37.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. They go with Chubb on 2nd down.
4-3 for your bitch ass, dog. 4-3 for your bitch ass.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Well,
so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
On 3rd down, Mayfield. He wants it all for the end zone.
Look at that. That's a pick, bro.
Incomplete. Almost intercepted.
I'll try him like that again, Ricky.
A great shot of picking that off in the end zone. And now 4th down.
That nigga just tried me.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage. Especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight. You just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces them to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. It's what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
Daddy ain't got his shit. Fuck.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. And some space here. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards right off the bat and a 1st down.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result because this is a team that's down big early in the 1st quarter. And a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
They'll look to throw here. That's into the hands of Edwards. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
Back to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kevon Seymour. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing. But that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
I think if we put together a job description for a middle linebacker, we would start with being able to hold down things in the middle of the line of scrimmage and be able to take on blockers. But how about the guys who can go sideline to sideline and make plays?
Love a guy that can do that. We saw a perfect example of it right there. Mayfield down, and it's complete. Hooper. A pretty sizable deficit here in the first quarter. This defense probably need to get off the field in those situations on 3rd down.
And you and I both know in this huddle before that last 3rd down play, that's exactly what they talked about. Let's make a play. Let's get off the field. Let's reverse the momentum. Instead, they got hit with another 1st down. Almost back to the drawing board.
Oh, my God.
He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. The Pro Bowler Odell Beckham, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and short.
Hey, seam 6, seam 6.
60 Mike, 60 Mike, 60 Mike. 60 Mike, 60 Mike, 60 Mike. Watch the pass, watch the pass. Here we go.
And again, it's Mayfield.
Oh, my.
Man, that's Landry.
Stop it, Madden. Stop it. God damn, like I didn't see that, bro.
10-0 to score after 1 on EA Sports.
Bravo.
60 Mike, here we go, T. Here I come, here I come. 60 Mike, 60 Mike, 60 Mike. I got it.
On 1st and 10, Mayfield.
Yeah,
a
shit,
double
bitch.
team, and it's intercepted.
Fuck out of here.
Picked up by Xavier Howard. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Yo, come on, bro.
Incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can make a play on the football.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. 11 yards there, first down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
He's going to fire one deep.
Come on.
And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. 2nd and 10. Got a man open. That's Devontae Parker, complete. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. They're going to look to throw. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So a dangerous pass over the middle into zone coverage, and it bit him hard.
And what's really difficult when you throw it in that direction and versus that zone, that means the linebackers have gotten to their spot, gotten their heads back around, and they can see the quarterback and everything in front of them. And they took big advantage of it, went the other direction, excellent blocking, and picked up a touchdown.
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the 2nd quarter, but you're down. Let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Credit the sack to the always disruptive Olivier Vernon. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Looking to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on 1st down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
I'm coming for you, son. I'm coming for you, son.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off at the 30. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if you're started through 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
From the 29, Mayfield. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things has gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. And a nice job here to down this one right on the 5-yard line.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt.
Defense, let's go. Over. 44, Mike, 44. I'm coming. Fofo's the Mike. Mike's Fofo.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Oh, and this is going to wind up a safety. Well, I think you can go ahead and give your punter an assist on that one. Pinned him deep, and the defense comes through with 2 points.
You're exactly right, partner. This was all set up by a great punt, and if the ball goes in the end zone, this never happens. So great call. Give the punt team and the punter some love.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up third down.
60
On 3rd and 1, here's Mayfield. And he's got the hook up to Landry. And now off to the races, down the right side. And touchdown! Jarvis Landry, his first touchdown of the new season. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And a rout is on here in this first half. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Typically down to the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally, you know me. I mean, you've been around me for a while now, right?
Unfortunately.
I'm sorry about that. But normally, I'm the one preaching patience.
Yeah.
You know, take your time, first half, you still got a chance. I think they're out of patience here. This has to be a drive that gets a touchdown.